Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Well, dang,
Oh
Justin.
man, I just got goosebumps. That was awesome.
Hey guys, welcome back to PlayStation Underground. You got Kristen and Justin here. I'm with Cyrus and Steven from Bandai Namco. We are playing Jump Force on a PS4 Pro. This is our original created character, Miss Bandy.
Miss Bandy is here. Hi guys, this is Cyrus Wesson, social community specialist for Bandai Namco. Super excited to be here.
Yeah.
Super excited to show you guys Jump Force, and honestly just really excited for this game to finally come out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it because we're going to see the full roster here. We're going to be able to choose from any of the 40, I believe, characters that come with the game. Steven, who is your favorite character? Who are you going to start with?
Oh man, like one of my favorite series in this game is Hunter x Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a long supported weekly Jump series, on and off for the manga, and it had a reboot of the anime.
Mm-hmm.
But there hasn't been any dedicated games for it in the West. There's been a couple, you know, as far back as like PSP and PS2 in Japan. So being able to have, you know, some of my favorite characters like, you know, Gon, Killua, and Hisoka in the game, it's super exciting.
Sorry,
doing the old spirit bomb pose.
I love it. I love all the
help
reactions that you can do.
Love it.
Killua and Kurapika are awesome in this game, by the way. They're so cool. I was playing them last night.
All
But why don't we jump into a match?
Let's
We'll
do
show you
it.
guys
Please.
some of the cool stuff that you can do,
So we're going to have Cyrus and Steven play first so that they can show us
and
how
then
it's done.
we'll see how you guys jump in.
Yeah.
I want to see some manga characters beat each other up. So you guys were mentioning earlier that this is an important distinction, especially for casual anime fans like myself. This is actually based on the manga that these characters are from, rather than the anime, which might have some differences. Can you tell us a little bit about what like more casual fans like myself might expect or might notice when they're playing this?
Well, there's certain design elements that are definitely iconic to the manga, and most things do transition pretty well to anime or other verticals that IP supports. But you know, it's a great way of being able to, you know, see how these characters look in like kind of a different look and feel. A lot of the there is a little bit of anime crossover. Like some of the characters, like Goku, can go into his Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue form, which is from Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, cool.
You know, so there's a lot of different things that, you know, whether you're an anime fan, a manga fan, a lot of different stuff that you can go into and find. So many Easter eggs are in this game.
Nice.
And the crazy thing about this game is that it's bringing them into the real world. Like, these are all, you know, settings that are supposed to be from our world, not necessarily from their universes.
Except this one.
Right. Well, what it is that those two worlds are merging together.
Colliding.
Right. So all of these various Jump worlds from Shonen Jump are merging with our world. So you see the Golden Gate Bridge with the Naruto statues.
Oh, what?
Right?
That's crazy.
You see Planet Namek with the Statue of Liberty, I believe it is.
Oh man.
So it really brings you into the fold, because you're like, oh wow, I could see that happening. I could see Goku popping up in the sky all of a sudden while I'm driving to work. So it's really a fun, fantastical kind of feel.
If you saw Goku appear while you were driving to work, would you be excited or just terrified?
I'd stop and get out.
Pull out your phone.
Ask for a selfie.
I probably would ask for a selfie, honestly. I probably would. And then I'd ask him to teach me how to do a Kamehameha.
You just got to keep training.
Just got to keep training. Round one. So right now I'm Frieza.
Classic matchup here.
Facing off against Steven, who is Goku. And one of the really cool things about this game is that anybody can really jump into it. It's kind of meant to be played by, you know, people who want to get into the fighting of the game, but also have a lot of fun and be able to pull off these flashy moves.
I was going to say, these like action shots are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot of different competitive fighters that, you know, we at Bandai Namco support. Like, you think like Tekken 7, Soul Calibur, the Dragon Ball Fighters, and a lot of people really enjoy watching them, and I'm sure a lot of them, I've talked to them before at plenty of events, and they're like, I'd love to play it, but it feels too high level for me. It's something where it's like, it's too complex. The way that you play this game is that every character at its base level controls the same. Like, you can see this move palette that we pull up, and you can just do a special move with the press of a button. But each character has different moves tied to all those different pieces, so you need to think about, like, am I one that wants a more tactical fighter, or do I want to use someone that has more projectile attacks? So there's that balance, and an easy way for people to be able to try out different characters.
Oh, cool.
I was going to say, so it's shifting between the 3 different characters each of you have chosen. Is that something that you are switching, or does it just automatically switch back and forth?
You switch yourself, and you can switch at any time, or you can also switch during a combo. And it rotates in a circle. So the next person that's in line will swap in, or you can use them to provide a support attack like that.
I love that transition that just happened where they slammed through the wall. Now we're in a different recognizable location from Naruto. This is where some of the exams took place, I believe, right?
Absolutely, yeah. This is actually where Naruto was facing off against Gaara.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that fight against Neji in here, though.
Can't forget about that either.
Like he's going to pop out of the ground and punch you in the jaw.
I always love these like
So
action
red.
transition shots.
And we spoke earlier about we spoke earlier about how easy it is to jump into this game, but there are certain types of techniques that you can do to make the game more challenging and really gain an advantage over your opponent. Certain types of cancels. There are types of evasions that you can do, as well as those those stage changes that Steven did in the earlier match. Those are a bit more advanced, but you learn how to do them by playing the game.
This looks, it looks like you guys are playing like a pro fighting game, how fast everything is moving here, but I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this controller so I can see how quickly I'm able to figure this out, because I've never touched this before.
Same.
But I think it'll be interesting to see how quickly I'm able to kind of pick up the controls and just like start having fun.
So what I'm about to do right now is it's called a full awakening.
Oh, okay.
So this game has multiple different awakenings that you can do with every character, and some characters will actually change their appearance. They might get a different type of move. They might be able to do different types of cancels at certain times. So it's really important to know which characters you're choosing and which characters have those abilities. Frieza, you'll see, has his golden Frieza form, but Steven just knocked me out of the stage, so...
Sorry about it, not really.
Oh. Transitions every time. I was gonna say I personally don't play a lot of fighting games, but I love watching them. I loved Dragon Ball Fighters last year. Was a really fun one to watch. I think this one's gonna be even crazier given all of the characters that are here. There's so many recognizable favorites.
Yeah, how many characters are in the final lineup?
There's 40 characters total.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and coming from 15 different IP series. So the game features 16 IPs. At the announcement, we mentioned how Death Note is also in the game, so both Light and Ryuk play a heavy part in the story mode. But there's 15 playable series, because you can't play as Ryuk because he's a Shinigami and he would die. And if it was Light, it takes 45 seconds for him to kill someone writing their name. So I'm sure it would be a weird double suicide, and no one wants that.
Do you guys want to jump in?
Yeah, let's give it a
Yeah,
try.
I do. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, I'm
All right, Kristen's picking
10,000% gonna choose Trunks. Love of my life.
Do you
Naruto.
love
Okay.
future Trunks? Do you love normal Trunks? Do you love
let's
baby
see.
Trunks? Do you love kid Trunks? There's so
gonna
many
go-
Trunkses. So
Future Trunks was my first Trunks.
yeah.
So you pick Naruto. I'm gonna
Do a
go. Let's do Kakashi. Let's see who else. Man, we got a lot of characters. Oh, I gotta pick Deku, obviously. And let's see who we got.
My hero fan.
Yeah, I've been watching. I've been really liking it. I just got into it a few months ago.
Oh yeah, you've been highly recommending My Hero Academia.
It's a fun show, yeah. Did I already? Oh, I already got a Naruto character. Let's do a Dragon Ball character. Let's do Vegeta.
The drama.
Trunks' father, if I remember correctly.
And then it's going to be you picking
I
the
see.
stage.
Let's do Paris. Why not?
Oh, City of Love.
Or Lost Love.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the character on the far left?
That's Kaguya from Naruto. So she was in Naruto Shippuden. She was the main villain, so to speak. She's the catalyst, basically, for ninjutsu.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, spoilers, but go watch Naruto Shippuden.
Spoilers, go watch a whole show.
Go watch 500 episodes of anime.
Or read the manga.
Or that, yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, I don't even know what any of these buttons do, so wish me luck.
I know, I've been trying to read the tips while we're talking.
We're going to figure this out. This will be the ultimate showdown between two people who have never played a game before. I never thought I'd see this matchup.
I know.
And that's the cool thing about this game is that you see so many matchups that you've never thought that you would see before, right? And you're able to, bring Kakashi against Vegeta and see Kaguya face off against Renji. Like, there are just so many really cool things.
I wasn't ready. Start over.
While you talk, I fight.
Okay, I'm pushing buttons. Oh, God. Yeah, Kristen's kicking my butt. Okay, okay, there we go.
I also like in the matchup idea how you see online when we were announcing different characters and someone gets announced, people are like, oh, this person's so OP, they would beat this person, and that it becomes this it's that childhood rivalry that you had with your friends where you're talking about your favorite superhero and who would beat who, so people can actually duke it out in the game and make friendships, make rivals,
make enemies.
All that stuff.
I'm getting wrecked.
So, what button do you press to switch your character?
L2.
So there are two ways, right? So you can either tap L2 to switch your character, or you can hold it down and your characters will come in and do an assist and then leave, so you won't switch.
I see. I was doing that without even realizing it earlier.
If you hold down R2, then all of your other moves will come up, and you press one of those face buttons to do them while holding down R2.
Oh, goodness. Stop hitting me.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
There
Well, dang,
Oh,
Justin.
man, I just got goosebumps. That was awesome. Yes. Ugh. No. Oh, and his outfit was changed. His outfit's getting all messed up as he gets beat up more. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You guys, this is so fun.
So as you're playing and as you get hurt either by a super attack or just by your health being depleted, your costume will actually change, and you see those battle effects.
Woo.
No, Justin.
Shueisha has been so wonderful to work with in that they've been working with all the different licenses and trying to make sure that there was a bit of suspension of disbelief in them joining the real world, but having all these elements that make you really feel like it's gritty. It's like this is a life or death battle that you're having. So seeing that type of damage and grit that can appear on the characters, the flexibility that they've had with that has been amazing. It's made this game, so much better.
And it makes it more realistic. When you were, reading the mangas as you were a kid, you see these characters get beaten up, right? They are fighting for their lives usually, and a lot of them come very, very close to death. So being able to see that in game is just amazing. It's awesome.
So Justin,
I'm actually like scooting forward in
I
my
was
seat.
about
I'm
to
getting on the
say.
edge of my seat.
You guys are getting intense.
Justin, how does it feel first time playing?
This is awesome, man. I still am like, I'm starting to sort of get a feel for the controls, but I figured out how to do the special moves, which is, I think, the most important thing to show off on this episode here.
Whoever is Trunks, when you have a second, push down on R3.
Oh!
And then
That's not fair.
if you hold in the right trigger and press the X button, that's going to be your ultimate attack.
Hold in the right trigger and press it.
Deku doesn't want you to have the chance.
All right, I'll let you get the hit for the sake of the video.
Wait.
Oh,
won't
no,
be able
Okay,
to do it right now.
I'll do mine.
Justin.
Yeah! Oh, I should have done it with a different character because we already saw that one. I just love it so much.
Good match.
That
Good match, you
was
guys.
brilliant. All right.
That
well,
was rad.
this has been Jump Force. Cyrus and Steven, thank you guys so much for showing it off for us. I can't wait to play
thank you
again.
very much. This was awesome.
We will see you guys in the next episode.
All right, later.
Thank you.
PlayStation